Hello everyone, welcome to Lukman IAS. Today we are going to have the Hindu analysis of 25th June 2020. So let us see which are the important articles that have appeared in today's newspaper. So for mains examination and prelims examinations, some good articles in the Hindu newspaper. First of all, we will see which are the articles important for your mains examination, then we will shift for prelims examination. So first article, editorial on page number 6, bad to worse. Now the article is talking about India Pakistan relations. Okay, so let us see. In previous lectures we have seen one of such editorial, and we can have some follow up on the same bilateral relations topic. So which are the important let us say points or key points in the article. The context of the editorial, it is talking about the India's decisions to halve the strength of diplomatic missions in each other's capital, and that is why the editorial appeared on that page. So let us see the background. The article is saying that yes, we have taken this decision because of one main reason is that ill treatment and torture of Indian personnel posted in let us say capital Islamabad in the Pakistan, which is nothing but the violation of diplomatic rights. However, we can say that the Pakistan let us say has taken such action because of arrest and expulsion of 2 Pakistani High Commission officials accused of espionage in last month in India. So basically it is nothing but the tit for tat action, and now the government wants to, let us say, reduce the strength of diplomatic missions in Pakistan. Therefore, and the same similar decision was taken when there was parliament attack in 2001, and the strength was reduced at that time also. So at present the full strength is actually 100 in each other's country. Okay, the diplomatic mission, we can say that the human resource in that diplomatic mission. Now the article in second half, it is talking about, you can see here, there is a general downslide in relations in past year. Why and which are some important, let us say, developments in past 1 year. So Pulwama attack in February, we know that after that Balakot's airstrike by India, and then there was amendment to Article 370 and reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir, and ceasefire violations, which is nothing but let us say continuous phenomenon nowadays. So these are let us say the developments in recent past which suggest the downward spiral in bilateral relations. And in this year, the only positive development that was taken, let us say the Kartarpur corridor, which was inaugurated in 2019. Okay, so basically if the question appears in your examination, India-Pakistan bilateral relations seem strained beyond immediate repair. Do you agree? Justify your view. So while justifying, you can give these 4 developments. At the same time, you can give one positive development, and you can say that in the end, yes, though it appears that we can say that it is beyond immediate repair. However, we should have the channel open, or we can say diplomatic channel open for let us say strengthening, or let us say overcoming these weaknesses and strengthening bilateral relations with Pakistan. Okay, always conclude with some positive let us say point whenever the question is talking about let us say worsening the bilateral relations. Fine. So next article, it is talking about again the China India Pakistan relations and India China relations. However, the article specifically talks about implications of government's decision on Kashmir in 2019. It is calling at August 5, the ghost of August 5. Basically it is talking about reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir and its impact on India Pakistan relations and India China relations. Now this is another dimension that we need to explore here, that there was already a built up to this conflict. And what was that built up? India's infrastructure building activities on its side of LAC, and in China's CPEC connectivity to Pakistan. So there has been already a built up, and now the reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir has finally triggered the conflict. Basically the article is giving the background to this, or built up to this conflict, and the impact of August 5, that is reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir, is two front. It is talking about two fronts, China and Pakistan, and it has given both let us say points explained here. Pakistani side argues that India's decision vis-a-vis Kashmir goes against the spirit of Shimla agreement. Now this Shimla agreement signed in 1972, which provided for, let us say, bilateral negotiations on the boundary issue and the POK issue. However, Pakistan now considered that it is of no value now, and if we talk about the China, Beijing was deeply uneasy about India's decision for at least two reasons. One is that India's strong official claim about the Aksai Chin territory, which is under control of China at present, and bringing Ladakh under central rule, let us say making it as a union territory and bringing it under the central government. Okay. So, these two aspects may have angered China, and therefore, the article we can use these two as inputs in your answer. Now, it also mentions here the strategic significance of Ladakh region, or specifically the point of conflict at present Galwan Valley region. For India, it is important because yes, Chinese aggression close to eastern Ladakh could frustrate its hold over Siachen glacier and compromise its security in western frontier, given the close partnership between Pakistan and China. And for China, the region is important for CPEC and its access to Central Asia, both which are the part of Belt and Road Initiative, okay, BRI. So, we can say that for China also it is strategically significant, for India it is strategically significant, and both countries are not ready to, let us say, move back, and the conflict that had happened is because of these reasons. Okay. So, you should know about this strategic significance of the let us say, what kind of question we can expect is, discuss the impact of reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir on relationship between India and China and India and Pakistan. Such kind of question can appear in your GS2 IR section, fine. So, take inputs from this article, very good reasoning is given. Okay. So, next article, very important article when we talk about your essay, interview as well as your mains examination. And overall the present situation, our HRD minister has written this article, Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, and how to battle depression. We know the context, we can, let us say, predict the context of the article, let us say the death of Bollywood star owing to depression, and the article has very good inputs to, let us say, read as a overall personality, or let us say to have inputs for your let us say at present times, the challenging times that we are facing at present. So, what article is talking about? Yes, life sometimes filled with anxiety, internal conflict, disharmony, uncertainty, fear of unknown, and COVID-19 has acted as a catalyst. Okay. So, yes, sometimes we feel let us say anxious, and there is some kind of, let us say, internal conflict going on in our life, especially if we talk about let us say the UPSC exam candidates, those who are aspirants for this examination. Already it demands a lot of effort, lot of time, and there is a lot of stress on these let us say aspirants, and that is why this COVID-19 may act as a catalyst inducing the angst in the life of individuals. Now, it has provided some very good inputs that should be, let us say, read and understood for your, let us say, healthy life or healthy mental life in such challenging situations. Basically, it is reasoning the factors that cause stress in modern life, especially it is talking about. You can have note of these let us say 9 to 10 factors, very important factors. More focus we give today on the success rather than, let us say, process of learning, that is means never ending aspirations, relationship issues, or you can say impatience while doing tasks, because we are looking for instant gratification, growth and development of urban and peri-urban areas, interference of media and social media, disruption of traditional joint family system. Slowly we are moving towards individualistic, or let's say single family system or individual family system. Now, the case study to deal anxiety and depression, the article again talks about Viktor Frankl, who was detained in Nazi concentration camps, studied the source of depression and found that it is the lack of meaning in the life. Okay, lack of meaning in the life. And if you reason out the present situation, yes, this is the root cause, we can say that, for this anxiety and depression in life of the individuals. So basically, how or meaning can be found in, how do we find meaning to life? The article is saying that we can find that in love and, let's say, work. Okay. So love for fellow beings is what motivates a person to work or let's say take action. So art of living involves managing the self for others. Okay. So this is very what you can say important inputs for your essay also. So positive and continuous communication is key to end the misery of anxiety and depression, and we must not stigmatize the condition of mental health issues, because yes, it can happen to anyone, even in our family, friends, relatives. So we should not stigmatize those who are having such issues, rather we should approach them positively and try to help them, communicate with them. Fine. So individuals should work for society and for themselves so that they are part of communities. This spirit of harmony between individual and society, glued by communication, is the best way we can overcome stress, anxiety and depression. Here basically the article is more and more emphasizing on communication, communication with your family, communication with your friends, relatives and those who are important and, let's say, important people in your life. You should try to communicate. Yes, obviously those other people also have responsibility to, let's say, have oversight to their, let's say, if the family members should have oversight to their children. At the same time, the other people like friends in their life, they should always have, let's say, positive kind of approach towards other people. And yes, how do we find the reason to live or the meaning in life is to work for society, work for those who, let's say, love. Love in the life is reason to work or take action, the article is talking about, and that's why it becomes important. What kind of question that can be framed? Discuss the reasons for increasing stress, anxiety, depression felt by youth in Indian society and how can they overcome it. So paper 1 society part is also there, and even in ethics such kind of question can appear. So yes, you can take inputs from this. Even yes, many student may now face the interview also, and yes, in next year also you may face interview. So they can ask such question in interview. Did you feel any anxiety during lockdown period? So you have to be, let's say, honest with the panel. And what motivated you to stay positive during the time of uncertainty? Okay. So yes, whatever the motivating factors you have, let's say, used during that lockdown period, you should explain them. Essay topic: mental health during COVID-19 pandemic. This is very burning issue at present, and you can expect essay on this topic, mental health topic. Okay. So in addition to that part, I am, let's say, giving some inputs from my let's say experience, or let's say my insights about this. Is that yes, at present you may be living in isolation, let's say there is uncertainty about UPSC examination, though yes, though UPSC has announced the date also. However, how to have the good mental health in such challenging situations or challenging times? Let me tell you that first and foremost, you should have some kind of indoor exercise at home daily. Okay. At the same time, in addition to exercise or alternative to exercise, you can do yoga. And third thing is try to practice some meditation. This is going to help you in long term. Okay, at least 10 to 15 minutes try to, let's say, meditate in the morning time or even before studies, and this is going to help in challenging times for, let's say, concentrating on your studies and have a healthy life during these challenging times. In addition to let's say these three, try to avoid social media, or especially let's say Facebook or WhatsApp, and those WhatsApp groups are there, Facebook pages are there, and yes, there are some viral videos there, let's say fake news circulating, and some depressing news will come on the, let's say, this platform. I am not saying that you should not use them completely, rather I am saying that there are, let's say, many such kind of news and videos which are circulated on this social media platform, which are let's say demotivating factor, which can become demotivating factor for you. At the same time, try to, let's say, have some kind of hobby practiced at home for, let's say, half an hour or 1 hour daily. What kind of hobby? You can, let's say, listen to music or play any musical instrument, or let's say you can watch some entertainment videos, or let's say movie also whenever you have enough amount of time, और लेट्स से वॉच मोटिवेटिंग मूवीज़. हॉरर मूवी नहीं देखना है, ठीक है, या कोई डिप्रेसिंग मूवी नहीं देखना है. जैसे नेटफ्लिक्स पे कोई हॉरर मूवी देख लिया और 2 दिन नींद ही नहीं आई, राइट? तो ऐसा नहीं करना है. सो यू कैन हैव सच काइंड ऑफ हॉबीज़. यू कैन प्ले इंडोर गेम्स विथ योर सिबलिंग्स, लेट्स से पेरेंट्स, एंड दिस इज़ गोइंग टू हेल्प. ओके, सो ठीक है, कैरम खेल लो अपने भाई बहन के साथ में, पेरेंट्स के साथ में, कोई भी गेम खेल लो, अंताक्षरी खेल लो. दिस इज गोइंग टू हेल्प इन दिस चैलेंजिंग सिचुएशंस. इफ यू स्टे मोर एंड मोर इन आइसोलेशन, that is going to create a problem in near future. Okay, and lastly, always try to, let's say, be in communication with family, friends and those which are loved one, जो आपको प्यार करते हैं, आप जिनसे प्यार करते हो, आप उनके कांटेक्ट में रहिए, ठीक है. और हमेशा आपके जो प्रॉब्लम्स आप फील कर रहे हो तो आप उनको एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश कीजिए. यस, कुछ लोग आपको समझ के नहीं लेंगे, रादर दैट इज़ नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट हियर. रादर आपके मन में जो भी चल रहा है वो बाहर निकलना ज़रूरी है. एंड दिस यू कैन फॉलो व्हेनेवर, लेट्स से ड्यूरिंग दिस कोविड टाइम, जब भी आपको पढ़ाई में मुश्किलें आती है तो आप इन चीज़ों का, लेट्स से, यूज़ कर सकते हो. एंड ट्राई टू हैव, लेट्स से, ब्रॉडर लार्जर ऑब्जेक्टिव इन योर माइंड. एंड लेट्स से आपको आगे चल के जो भी आप सोसाइटी के लिए कंट्रीब्यूशन करने वाले हो, आपके माइंड में हमेशा वो एम होना चाहिए, ठीक है. और वो ही एक आपका मोटिवेटिंग फैक्टर हो सकता है. ओके, यस. सो यस, दिस वाज इम्पॉर्टेंट. Next article for your examination is perils of follow the leader syndrome. Now the article is specifically talking about how the present government is dealing with COVID-19 pandemic, and it is talking about the failure of leaders. Okay, so what are the key points here? The key points is that the Disaster Management Act 2005, the specifics are given in the article, you can read that. However, the article is saying that the present government is not following this Disaster Management Act and whatever the given in this article, let's say, act, rather it is using ad hoc approach to fight with this pandemic. Okay, so the article is saying that yes, the problems, there are problems with PM CARES fund also, the secrecy involved in it, and the CAG is not auditing that fund, and there are many litigations, let's say PILs filed in Supreme Court also about, let's say, PM CARES fund, the secrecy revolving around it. So basically the article has very good, let's say, inputs regarding some, लेट्स से, कोटेशंस. यहाँ पे एक कोटेशन लिखा है एक फ्रेंच ऑथर का, तो वो बोल रहे हैं एवरीथिंग हैज़ been said before, but since nobody listens, we have to keep going back and begin all over again. ओके या फिर आखिर में यहाँ पे जो लेट्स से एक स्टेटमेंट लिखा है अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन ने बोला हुआ, द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन लाइज एंटायरली इन द डिटर्मिनेशन ऑफ ईच सिटीजन टू डिफेंड इट. सो in essay you can utilize this quotation, note down them in your notebook. Okay, so yes, what kind of question that we can expect on this topic? The experience of COVID-19 pandemic suggests that the ad hoc steps are not sufficient to tackle it, rather it required long term organized action plan. Elaborate. तो आपको जो भी जो इसके आर्ग्यूमेंट्स की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी कि ये एडहोक कैसे नहीं चलेगा, तो इसमें आपको इनपुट्स मिलेंगे. फाइन. सो इन GS3 वी हैव डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट एज अ टॉपिक और सिलेबस पॉइंट, सो वी कैन एक्सपेक्ट सच काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन इन GS3. Now there is one report by UNESCO education, let's say name of the report is Global Education Monitoring Report 2020. The specifics of the report can be used in your essay as well as GS2 whenever the question is talking about education, and let's say education during this COVID-19 outbreak. Okay, so what are the inputs let's say we can take is COVID-19 pandemic has increased the inequalities in the education system, first point. Okay, at the same time it is saying that even though governments increasingly rely on technology, digital technology in specific, there is already digital divide in our society, and that is limiting factor for effectiveness of these technologies. Okay, at the same time school closures due to pandemic have interrupted student support mechanisms. What are these student support mechanisms? For example, most of the rural let's say children come to school, or let's specifically primary school, for one let's say afternoon meal from the midday meal scheme, and now because of this closure of school they are not having these benefits, sanitary napkins for adolescent girls, so they are not provided now as they are not going to school. Now at the same time those which are at disadvantaged situation, for example Divyang students, blind or deaf students, they are not having enough resources at home, right? So that's why let's say report is emphasizing, highlighting these problems during COVID-19 in education system. Now about UNESCO for prelims examination, we can have some basic information here. What is this UNESCO? United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organizations, which was founded in 1945, and this is one of the specialized agency of United Nations out of 17 such specialized agencies. This is one. At the same time we can say that headquarter it is located in Paris. It is India was the founding member of UNESCO. The two important reports, one was this one, Global Education Report, Monitoring Report, and second is UNESCO Science Report. Now we know that in prelims examination every year one report publication by international organization is being asked. So जो भी important organizations होते हैं उनके reports हमें पता होने चाहिए, indices पता होने चाहिए. Then what is the coordination between UNESCO and India? India National Commission for Cooperation with UNESCO is established, which cooperates with UNESCO and its let's say programs in India. There are two prizes which are linked with India. UNESCO Madanjit Singh Prize for promotion of tolerance and non-violence, and second prize is UNESCO Kalinga Prize for popularization of science. Okay, so these are two important prizes linked to India. Important initiatives of UNESCO. Now this is important again, from time to time whenever the individual topics about the programs come in news, we will go into detail, but yes, list of this program you can mention in your note. Yes, World Heritage Convention and World Heritage let's say list that is maintained by UNESCO. In India there are 38 World Heritage sites that include 30 cultural properties or sites, 7 natural properties, and 1 is mixed site. Okay. Man and Biosphere program, we know about it, that yes, UNESCO maintains world network of biosphere reserves, and out of let's say 18 biosphere reserve, 11 are recognized under this MAB program. Then other is geoscience program and global geoparks, international hydrological program, world water assessment program, and international basic sciences program. So this was about UNESCO. Such kind of question can be framed about these reports, and this world development report, second one, that is published by actually World Bank and not UNDP. ठीक है, तो UNDP में यूनाइटेड नेशन डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम है, तो वो डेवलपमेंट हम कंफ्यूज हो सकते हैं. So we need to let's say exactly know about these reports and the publishing international organizations. Now RBI will supervise cooperative banks. ऐसे फ्रंट पेज पे जो न्यूज़ था, जो कल रिफॉर्म्स जो अनाउंस किए उनमें से एक रिफॉर्म ये है. तो हमें क्या पता होना चाहिए, तो बेसिक्स पता होना चाहिए कि कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स का स्ट्रक्चर क्या है इंडिया में. ठीक है, तो क्या है स्ट्रक्चर. सो कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स इन इंडिया आर डिवाइडेड इनटू अर्बन कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स एंड रूरल कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स. इन अर्बन again we can divide them into two parts, scheduled and non-scheduled banks, and in scheduled and non-scheduled again we can divide them multi-state and single state. In rural, which is very important, basically the short term and long term lending, based on short term lending and long term lending, these are divided. In short term, state cooperative bank, district central cooperative bank, primary agriculture credit society. तो हम देखते हैं कि ये इनका इम्पोर्टेंस ज़्यादा है. एंड देन लॉन्ग टर्म SCARDBs एंड PCARDBs, वो क्या है कि स्टेट कोऑपरेटिव एग्रीकल्चरल रूरल डेवलपमेंट बैंक्स एंड प्राइमरी कोऑपरेटिव एग्रीकल्चरल रूरल डेवलपमेंट बैंक्स. बेसिकली दीज बैंक्स आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म रूरल क्रेडिट डिस्बर्समेंट. ओके, यस, तो आपको ये बेसिक्स पता होना चाहिए. एंड कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स विच आर largely registered with states, and therefore it has dual regulation up till now. RBI भी करता था और स्टेट का भी करता था, स्टेट लॉ जो हम बोलते हैं. तो अभी जो है वो RBI उनको और ज़्यादा स्ट्रिक्टली सुपरवाइज करने वाला है. फाइन. So again there will be some news in coming days about it. We will deal with them in detail. Okay. So again second reform that is important for our examination is space reforms that were announced. And what are these two important reforms? One is newly created in Indian National Space Promotion Authorization Center that will provide a level playing field for private companies to use Indian space infrastructure. So basically these reforms are undertaken for let's say more and more participation of private sector in space sector. Okay, तो ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. दूसरी बात ये है कि न्यू स्पेस इंडिया लिमिटेड जो पब्लिक सेक्टर एंटरप्राइज है वो क्या करेंगे कि स्पेस एक्टिविटीज़ को अभी रीओरिएंटेड करेंगे, और उनका अप्रोच जो होगा दैट विल बी चेंजिंग फ्रॉम सप्लाई ड्रिवन मॉडल टू डिमांड ड्रिवन मॉडल. फाइन. तो इन न्यू इंस्टीट्यूशंस की वजह से नाउ द इसरो विल हैव लेट्स से more focus on research and development activities, new technologies, exploration missions and human space flight program. ठीक है, तो इसरो का एक बर्डन कम हो गया है इन इंस्टीट्यूशन की वजह से. तो सिग्निफिकेंस आपको पता होना चाहिए. रिफॉर्म्स प्रीलिम्स और मेंस दोनों के लिए ये इम्पॉर्टेंट है. फाइन. यस. सो मर्जर ऑफ राज्यसभा एंड लोकसभा टीवी into if let's say one single TV, that is संसद टीवी और सांसद टीवी, ये अभी फाइनल स्टेजेस में है. एक कमेटी बिठाई गई थी, उन्होंने रिकमेंड किया है कि एक ही टीवी होना चाहिए या चैनल होना चाहिए. नाउ दिस इज गोइंग टू लेट्स से हैव इन the process is in final stages, and though we are going to have live proceedings of parliament sessions, but the manpower and technical resources will be integrated under an integrated management. Okay, so some basic information. ये कब शुरू हुआ था चैनल जो है, लोकसभा 2006 में शुरू हुआ था. लोकसभा सेक्रेटरीट उसका हैंडल करता है. एट द सेम टाइम राज्यसभा टीवी बाद में 2011 में शुरू हुआ था, और वो राज्यसभा लेट्स से सेक्रेटरीट हैंडल करता था. Fine. Now they will be under integrated management, and the TV will be called as Sansad TV. ठीक है. और नेक्स्ट न्यूज़ है पाकिस्तान टू रिमेन ऑन FATF ग्रे लिस्ट. नाउ दिस इज इम्पॉर्टेंट न्यूज़. ये हमेशा न्यूज़ में आता रहता है, देखो कि पाकिस्तान को ग्रे लिस्ट में ही रखा है. ठीक है, तो FATF का क्या होता है और उसके बारे में बेसिक इन्फॉर्मेशन लेंगे. सो फाइनेंशियल एक्शन टास्क फोर्स, सो इट इज़ ग्लोबल मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग एंड टेररिस्ट फाइनेंसिंग वॉच डॉग. ठीक है, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है आपको एग्जामिनेशन के लिए, प्रीलिम्स के लिए. It was established by G7 grouping in the summit in Paris in 1989, and it sets the international standards regarding this, let's say, illegal activities by the countries. The secretariat is located at OECD headquarter in Paris. Okay, Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. So headquarters in Paris, members 39 countries. India became the member in 2010. So FATF has developed some recommendations or standards, FATF standards we call them, to prevent organized crimes, corruption and terrorism. It is also working to stop funding for weapons of mass destruction. Basically it has or maintains two types of lists. One is black list and second is grey list. That's why it is in news. You can see that Pakistan remains in grey list. So what are these lists? So first is that black list, जिनको बोला गया नॉन कोऑपरेटिव कंट्रीज और टेरिटरीज, NCCTs. ये जो कंट्रीज होते हैं दे सपोर्ट टेरर फंडिंग या मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग. ठीक है, तो कंट्री या स्टेट गवर्नमेंट जो बोलते हैं हम, स्टेट जो होता है, ठीक है, वो खुद सपोर्ट करता है, तो उनको हम बोल सकते हैं ब्लैक लिस्ट में डाला गया रहता है. और ग्रे लिस्ट जो होता है दे आर सेफ हेवन्स फॉर टेरर फंडिंग. ठीक है, भले ही गवर्नमेंट सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहा है या स्टेट, बट वो उनको निकालने के लिए या एलिमिनेट करने के लिए ज़्यादा एक्शंस भी नहीं ले रहा है. ठीक है, सो दैट्स वाई वी कैन लेट्स से दिस दे आर इंक्लूडेड इन दिस ग्रे लिस्ट. वी नो दैट पाकिस्तान, वी कैन से दैट इट इज़ सेफ हेवन फॉर let's say or supporting terror funding and money laundering activities. And yes, for further meeting of FATF in October, it is to remain in grey list. Fine. So what are the consequences of being in grey list? Basically there are economic sanctions by IMF, World Bank and other international banking authorities. At the same time, there will be reduction in international trade because many countries will not be having any bilateral trade with these countries. At the same time there will be international boycott to these countries. Okay, so consequences you need to know for mains examination. So practice prelims MCQ, you can have such kind of MCQ. So it is global money laundering and terrorist फाइनेंसिंग वॉचडॉग. आप सेकंड स्टेटमेंट देख सकते हो, इट वाज एस्टेब्लिश्ड बाय OECD. तो ये नहीं है, तो किसने एस्टेब्लिश किया है? G7 समिट हुआ था पेरिस में 1989 में, तो वहाँ पे वो एस्टेब्लिश हुआ था. रादर सेक्रेटरीट जो है वो OECD हेडक्वार्टर्स में है. ठीक है, तो थर्ड स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट है. सो सच काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन कैन अपीयर इन योर प्रीलिम्स एग्जामिनेशन. यस, आज के आखिरी पेज में जो न्यूज़ है अगेन इम्पॉर्टेंट है. टू मार्क टिलक्स डेथ सेंटेनरी, पुणे NGO एम्स टू रिवाइव द स्पिरिट ऑफ लाल बाल पाल. अब ये न्यूज़ इसलिए है कि सेंटेनरी ईयर है लोकमान्य तिलक का, डेथ सेंटेनरी ईयर बोल सकते हैं आप, कि 1 अगस्त 1920 में उनकी डेथ हुई थी. तो इस साल वो सेंटेनरी हम सेलिब्रेट करने वाले हैं. तो आपके एग्ज़ाम में भी उस तरीके के हम बोल सकते हैं कि क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. कौन से टॉपिक से आ सकता है? सो एक्सट्रीमिस्ट फेज ऑफ इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस और इंडियन नेशनल मूवमेंट, वी कैन कॉल दैट, नॉट कांग्रेस स्पेसिफिकली, नेशनल मूवमेंट. कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ पंजाब, महाराष्ट्र एंड वेस्ट बंगाल इन फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल, बिकॉज these three personalities were from these three states or provinces at that time. Lal Bal Pal. And let's say Swadeshi movement and Home Rule League movement is related to Tilak. and the about life of Trio Lal Bal Pal. So लाल कौन थे हमें पता होना चाहिए, बाल कौन थे पता होने चाहिए, पाल कौन थे ठीक है, तो ये हमने स्कूल में भी पढ़ा है, ठीक है। कौन थे? लाला लाजपत राय, ही वॉज फ्रॉम पंजाब। देन बाल इज बाल गंगाधर तिलक, he was from Maharashtra, and then Bipin Chandra Pal, and he was from West Bengal. Okay, so that's why the Lal Pal Pal, the trio, the name was given during Swadeshi movement and the extremist phase of national, let's say Indian national movement. Okay, so freedom struggle. तो आपको ये टॉपिक्स के बारे में प्रीलिम्स के लिए पढ़ना चाहिए और मेंस के लिए भी, ठीक है। तो यस, which are the important captions and quotations, very good captions that have appeared. One is it is talking about first the article that was there regarding the disaster management, the handling of disaster management, जो यहाँ पे मैंने बोला था कि quotations है वो आप लिख के रख सकते हैं। Here this is very good quotation. Bhakti in religion may be a road to salvation of soul, but in politics, bhakti or hero worship is sure road to degradation and to eventual dictatorship. So this is a very good let's say statement that should be used in your essay. Again, these let's say statements are there for that depression related article by HRD minister. तो आप ये नोट डाउन कीजिए आर्टिकल, लेट्स से कोटेशंस, और उसको यूज़ कीजिए। ओके, सो दिस वाज अबाउट टुडेज द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर। नाउ फॉर फर्दर इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग editorial discussion classes wherein in-depth analysis of these mains related articles is done by Ansari sir and team, you can contact Lukman IAS. Thank you.